Outta Belmont will be happening this Sunday, 29 January. It would be actually a food inclusive and cooler fete, and it's going to be hosted at the Government Campus Plaza. It's going to take place there from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. And of course, joining us in studio to talk more about the event is Managing Director of As You Like It Events, Mr. Joel Bailey. Joel, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you going?
Tired as usual. It's that season, so yeah, tired.
It is that season,
Yeah,
one
that's
time,
what it is.
right, we're starting. I mean, Joel, before we get into the event, I mean, it's been 2 years since we've had, any sort of interactive kind of, social events and that sort of thing. What sort of preparation went into this year's staging? Did you use that 2 year to kind of prepare for this?
Yes, I must admit, we would have spoken previously in other programs because of these 2 years that we had, the amount of work and preparation that went into it. We usually would have meetings and start preparing for an event maybe like about 3 or 4 months before. What I would say this time we had the time, so we started speaking since last year around this time. Now, last year we didn't get the opportunity to have proper parties as we would, there was the pod situation. So since then we started to put things in place because you were seeing finally like there was a light at the end of the tunnel, and finally it was getting brighter and brighter because there were so many opportunities or so many times where you saw it and then it dimmed and then it come back. So at least at that point we felt like, let's put things in place to start the ball rolling, because I think we're going to have something in 23 and thankfully.
A big year for Belmont Boys, formerly Belmont Boys, because we're celebrating 100 years of the school, all the iterations. And so will we see that theme transcend into the event itself?
Well, of course, there are many events that they're going to have for the year. I would say that this is possibly the biggest event that they're going to have. And of course, it's very important because it's a fundraiser. Right, so you're going to see different aspects of the decor and whatnot that will lend itself to the 100th anniversary and whatnot.
So it's a food inclusive but a carnival cooler. I mean, what can we expect on Sunday?
Real vibes.
Who are some of the artists passing through? I mean, that sort of thing.
Sure. Well, we have Ding Dong, we have Shal, we have Iowa, we have Nadia, we have Mikal, we have, it's just, what we try to do with this event is we try to hit you with energy from the start. So we have a number of artists as well. I think maybe about 8 or 9 different artists, and we still have more that we'll add to the cast, of course. And food, come, full your belly, party. The venue is laid out in such a way where you can't hide from anything, right? So even with the food in your hand,
you can't hide
you can't hide. No, sometimes you want to go and duck in a corner and eat in a quiet time. To be quite honest, it's not that kind of energy. While you may be getting a lot of food, we want you to try to do that balancing act with the food and dancing and watching the stage and whatnot, So.
Because we're outside. So we're outside in a big way.
Listen, I think I have to get a jersey that says, "It's been 2 years."
Yes.
It's been 2 years. So,
Now, I know some people are going fully all-inclusive, some are doing drinks inclusive, but you all choose to marry the cooler and the food inclusive. Tell us why you wanted that sort of experience.
I mean, as a committee, we sat and we thought about it. So this is the 3rd iteration of the event. It has always been a cooler fete, and we would just increase the volume of food because, I mean, I find a cooler fete is the place where you have the most fun, right? It's the place where you have the most fun. All-inclusives are there to eat and drink, but I think there's also an element of it where, you want to look nice. You're studying a lot of the pictures, but my memories, I don't get time to party. I only working, to be honest. But my memories in a cooler fete is just pure vibes. Short pants, and
sneakers.
Sneakers. And to be honest with me, I really like to party and not have to move around too much.
You realize it's to be honest with me?
So yes.
He's telling the truth. He's like, to be honest.
To be honest with you about myself. I smell any food from before and I haven't eaten breakfast, so. I noticed all I didn't share, but let's not get into that.
But if you party, you will.
Because it's food inclusive.
Yes. But as I said, to be honest, I don't like to have to move around too much when I'm enjoying myself. So my drink's right there.
You come for the purpose.
You get your food is a lot. So you take something, it sits on your chest. You go, you stand up by your cooler, and you start to enjoy yourself. The music playing, artists running out. It's just pure vibes until it's finished.
Yeah, sounds good. Now, if people want to get those last-minute tickets, who can they contact? Any social media handles?
The easiest thing to do is contact me. 471-0004. You can Another way is to just go to the school. The school still has some tickets. We had tickets, we had early birds at 300, and we had another set at 350. They're all gone, so we only have 400 other tickets at the moment.
Nice. 400 for all the entertainment and food. And I mean, come now, man. These days, the price points of parties have started differently. This one is giving you a bit of a hybrid. I think that's beautiful. And of course, the funds are going towards a beautiful cause.
Correct.
Do you know exactly how it will be allocated in terms of the school itself?
I think this year, especially because it's the 100th anniversary, the main building of the school is, I think, actually 100 years old.
Right.
And of course, with that time passing, you know, there are some upgrades needed. You know, there will be some parts of the structure that's still wooden and whatnot, and you know, it's very close to a main road in Belmont. So, you know, I think we want to put some AC in the classrooms and whatnot.
Nice.
So there's some restoration to happen. Yeah.
Which you can actually see. Fet and far course. That's the one thing about school. Regardless of cool or all inclusive, it's making sure that the children have structure that they could functionally learn in. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So we know where to get the tickets, we know who's on the cast, and we know we're going to fill our bellies. In that case, we head into Belmont.
Well, remind us again where it's taking place and what time?
It's at the Government Campus Plaza. It starts at 4 p.m. I would say get there from 4 p.m.
Okay. Yes.
Food will last, but you know.
Get your space, get your
you want to eat, party, enjoy yourself, come back, eat again. It's not a case of you only have to eat once. No, you can eat as much as you want. You know, we'll have other giveaways. If you forget your cooler, don't worry about that. We have a bar, but we also have a lot of giveaways there. So, you know, you'll enjoy yourself.
All right, so it's straight out of Belmont happening on the 29th of January. It's a carnival, cooler, food inclusive, and you do not want to miss it. Joel Bailey joining us to tell us what we can expect as we get ready to fet. Guys, we've got more action for you here on the Now Morning Show, so stick around. We'll be back.